Okay, so Summer was waking up. I had to go give her some milk and put her back to sleep. Um, I was tempted because so there's a little break there, or a cut. I was tempted to just kind of stop it there and be like, okay, that'll be one video, and then there'll be a part two. But I'm like, fuck it, we've come this far. Let's go all in. Let's do this. Plus, I went and grabbed my iced coffee. Wow, that's good stuff. I want to say, so I got McDonald's. It's hit and miss sometimes with McDonald's. When they make it right, it's good stuff. But sometimes I get it where they I don't know, they just don't put enough of that vanilla. I get that's my main flavor, vanilla, and it doesn't taste great. But sometimes like that, oh man, it's perfect. I don't even have to add anything. So anyway, where was I? Let me try to collect myself. Where was I? Mafex, Marvel, Revoltech, DC, Mafex, and then more recently, one of the ones that I, for the most part, have kind of held off collecting, even though I've had a few. Excuse me. I've had a few in the past, but I've mostly held off collecting SH figure arts. Largely because of, okay, not just largely. Actually, no, even before I got into really collecting Marvel Legends and stuff again, it was actually, I wasn't crazy about the quality. And I'm not gonna really get into it. That's a whole other ramble. But then more recently, especially once I started really getting to Marvel Legends again and DC Multiverse, these things, they're 6-inch scale, but they're taller. They average, especially like the male characters, they average about 6.25 to 6.5 inches, so basically about 6.5 inches. Whereas SH figure arts, they pretty much are 6 inches flat. And so smaller characters like the females are less than 6 inches, and I'm kind of a scale Nazi. I can be really OC about scale, and so it's like I couldn't mix them. I couldn't mix SH figure arts with like Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse, which will be like the bulk, where I have the most quantity. And if I can't mix them, it's kind of like, what's the point? Because Mafex, they look much better than your Marvel Legends and your DC Multiverse. But what's great about them is they scale almost exactly with like Marvel Legends and DC Multiverse, which basically I want to call it the modern 6-inch standard. And then same with the Marvel Revoltech. Now their design style looks radically, well, not too radically different, but quite different. Whereas Mafex can kind of blend in a little more, even though they still look a lot better than these. Anyway, so long story short, it's almost 2 in the morning now, or maybe it is already. Anyway. Most recently, I decided to go all in with SH figure arts, and it's just separate. It'll be separate from all my other modern 6-inch standard stuff. They're smaller. They're 6-inch scale, but it's the smaller end of 6-inch. And sometimes every time I get a new one, I think, oh man, this is so awesome. Why am I even still messing with the stuff that's not as impressive? The Marvel Legends and the DC Multiverse and stuff like that. These figures are so amazing. They look amazing. They pose amazing. But you know what? There's always pros and cons. And you know what? I can't give up Marvel Legends, because these figures, they still look really good, especially for the $20 price point. And toy-wise, quality-wise, these things are amazing. You are not going to break these things. They're solid as hell. Nice tight joints. You're not going to be afraid to break these things. And that's one of the best things about them. And then, of course, there's just that, how do you call it? I don't even know how to put it in words, but just, you're going to get all the damn characters with Marvel Legends. So, that, awesome if you're a Marvel fan. As a diehard also DC fan, Yeah, we're kind of the losing end. DC Multiverse, we don't get as much, not nearly as much as Marvel Legends, and honestly, the quality is not. It's not on the level. It's close, but not on the level. So anyway, so that fast forward to now, boom, Miss Marvel, and she comes from that wave, the Odin, or the Allfather. I think that's what's called, the Allfather wave, which I think I previously only had like one or maybe two at the most from the wave, and I really want to complete that wave. So this puts me one closer, and this Miss Marvel, she looks awesome. I love it. She looks cool. Love her. And her masthead looks really cool as well. So anyway, I think okay, we're almost on an hour here. I think that we're kind of almost done. Kind of. Some more bubble wrap in there. Okay, that's all the loose stuff, I think. There's some. I think is this candy? Oh, okay. So I saw Jolly Rancher, and I thought, oh, this is like Jolly Rancher in powder form. It's no, but it's Jolly Rancher drink mix. That's interesting. I've never heard of these. Jolly Rancher. I used to I tried to cut down on candy, but when I was younger, you know, so I used to just love. I had to have candy like 24/7, and love Jolly Ranchers. Even though I'm more into chocolate, but it's either chocolate or fruity flavored stuff. You know, fruity flavored candies. Then there's these, which I'm assuming is for summer. Oh wait, yeah. I think these are all for summer, but maybe, hey, it's candy. I want some of these too. So there's these candy sticks, where they got cartoon characters on them. There's Flintstones and Scooby Doo, as well as, oh, it's the same. Oh, but there's different pictures on the other side of them. So that's cool. Candy sticks, as well as some crayons. You know what? These are perfect. You know, the thing is, you got a 2-year-old, you're gonna have crayons, but I love these little packs. These will come in real handy. I'm gonna keep these in the car so that when we're out, like at a restaurant or even like a fast food and, you know, a place like McDonald's, you know, they, unlike a restaurant, they're usually gonna have some, but like other places, or not every place is, these will come in real handy for those times. This is meant for me. You want me to color something? Oh, there's the little guide for those Walking Dead figures. Okay, so these are series 3. No wonder, and I think, I'm not sure, this might be, you might have given me a complete set here. Here's a look at that, if you're unfamiliar. And this will give me the names as well. So there was Eugene, that's that dude's name. Morgan is the other guy's name. And I think I got all the rest of these right. Yeah, Rick Grimes. Yeah, really cool. So I think you gave me a complete set here. And no wonder I didn't have any of these. Yeah, Series 3, I don't think I ever saw these packs. At least not for less than full price, which I just wasn't gonna do full price on these, you know, as much as I want them. So that is really cool. Thanks for those. I'm gonna have to do a lot of sorting and organizing with these later on. But oh, you know what? What's cool? Look at that. That's kind of in scale. Boom. Transformers Walking Dead crossover right there. Alright. So we're winding down. I think this is the last of the stuff in here. And then there's a patch here. Oh, this is one of those Iron Man patches, huh? Yeah, so there you go. That is really cool. Harley. Love that artwork. I'm not sure. I'm wondering, is that Jim Lee artwork? I'm not sure. I kind of want to say it is, but yeah, so there's a little, shows the iron right there. So I'm like, what can I put this on? I want to put this on something really cool. I don't want to put it on just like a, an average hoodie or something. I want to have something really cool to put that on. Thanks for that. I've actually never seen that. That's really cool. All right. Winding down there, there's some more sealed Hot Wheels. So there's 3 right there. I'm going to pull these out first before I go through them individually. Oh, holy shit. Okay, I'm going to save that one for last. Let's take a look at these. Fright Car Series Fangula. And I'm pretty sure, I think I don't have any of these. Fangula. I'll be torn between keeping these for myself and sharing with someone. This 69 Ford Torino Talladega. That's a pretty sweet ass car right there. The Emoticar, which I've found this in the past, and I think I picked it up one time, but then I noticed the paint was like messed up on the side, so I decided to return it. So that's cool. Now I have it again. Oh, I need a sip. Dude, alright. Kyle, I know you're watching. But if any of you are actually watching still, or maybe you've watched this in parts, that's understandable. But it's like, holy crap, we're going on over an hour here. I think this is no, I don't think. This is officially the longest video I've shot. So, make of it what you will. Blame Kyle if you want to. I'm not gonna blame him for anything other than, feeling awesome with all these awesome Hot Wheels. Well, not just the Hot Wheels, but all these awesome toys. Again, like, wow, I'm gonna have to go through all this stuff. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna ramble. We're going over an hour, and here I go rambling again. You know what's awesome about this? As a collector, especially as a if you don't know, I'm pretty sure I mentioned, but if I haven't, I'm pretty much a 24/7 Mr. Mom, stay-at-home dad. Most of my time, almost all my time is dedicated to taking care of my daughter. I don't have a lot of free time, and most of my free time I try to spend, getting stuff sold. I'm constantly getting rid of stuff from my collection, selling on eBay or locally, whichever way I can, to help contribute to the family. Even though, as my wife says, it's my biggest contribution. And it's essentially my job is taking care of our daughter. But anyway, I'm a collector though. And, when I have money to, spare money, of course, I get my toys, right? Then I go through periods, and I go through times where it's like, boom, I tapped out, as BC would say, my fun money. And it's like, I just don't have any money to spend. And what's great about this is like, dude, you literally, it's like Christmas. But it's like you saved me, because it's like I don't have money to spend right now. Like, I don't have money to burn on toys. I don't know when I'll just have money to burn on toys again. So it's like, boom. It doesn't even matter, because look at this. I have all these toys. These could last me a good while. A damn good while. So anyway, there you have it. And we're going on over an hour. And we're winding down here. Hot Wheels Race Team Bone Speeder. That's a really cool design. It's almost like a updated version of Bone Shaker. It's like really ultra modern, rat rod type. Oh, that's really cool with the Hot Wheels team, deco on it. 2010 Ford Mustang GT. That's also really cool. That's another one that's like, I would love to drive one of those. And the Mystery Machine. This is one of those ones, I think I have the, what do you call it? The Retro Entertainment Series version of this. I think I'm going to save this one sealed. This is one of those ones that will look great on the wall. I haven't set it up here. I had it at previously in when I was still in San Diego in the apartment. I had a small section of wall that I started putting up displaying sealed toys, which is pretty much my first time I think ever doing that. I never really displayed like sealed toys, and it's like it was cool. I was putting them on the wall, so that's one. Now, last but certainly not least, and this is the one that I kind of got shocked at. Hot Wheels Flames 52 Hudson Hornet. Super treasure hunt. Holy crap. It's a freaking super treasure hunt, meaning, it's got the real riders. I'm not sure if it's metal on metal, but regardless, it's a super treasure hunt. Which, this one, you can see the TH logo. Well, you can't see it, but this thing is this is awesome. This is a thing of beauty. I love the dark red and gold on this, and it sucks because it's like, I'm not a sealed collector. This thing's a thing of beauty. It's like I want to crack it open. Hashtag do a hashtag crack shit open. A little video with this, but it's like, you can't. This is one of those ones you gotta save sealed. This is too cool. Wow. That is something else, man. Can't believe you gave me this one. That is something else. Boom. Fist bump, man. Wow. All right. So that brings us to the end of our tour. That's what it felt like. It was like doing a tour. Okay, I'm gonna try to restrain myself and not open this as much as I want to, because that thing's really cool. But that's another one that would look great on the wall. But I want to get one of those like protective cases for it. Man, wow, all this stuff, and it's just, you can't see it. You can see a tiny bit of it. Where is that? Oh, that's just, wait, where is that? I can't even find. Anyway, all this stuff from your artwork, all these Hot Wheels to Lego minifigures to G.I. Joes to Walking Dead, Transformers, countless Hot Wheels, Army Men, Marvel freaking Legends. Dude. How do you thank Santa? How do you thank Santa after Santa's given you, like an amazing, present to open on Christmas morning? That's actually a good question. I want to be careful about what I say here for any younger viewers, for anyone, adult, you know what I mean. You should know what I mean. But now that I think about it, that is a good question, because think of all those Christmas mornings and you cracked open that amazing present from Santa. You're just so happy, but it's like, did you thank Santa? How do you go about thanking Santa, So anyway, that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. How do I even thank you for all of this? The least I can do is return the favor. And like I said, I do have some stuff that I've had like put aside that I gotta send you. So that's right now. That's just the least I can do is get that stuff that I've had. I've been wanting to send you, but that won't even come close to repaying you for all this good stuff. How much more the stuff that you said is you still have waiting to send to me. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to start digging through more of my stuff and finding some more good stuff to repay you with. Man, thanks so much, Santa Kyle. I don't know if I, you know what, please check out Kyle's channel. Everything is Awesome TV. His Instagram. Everything is awesome. It's. I'll try to put a link in the description. I'm sorry, I've been bad about doing that lately, especially in these videos where I'm thanking people, putting links into the descriptions, which I used to do. And I used to do all the pop-up links too, which I think they don't show if you're watching on mobile anyway. And I think these days most people are watching on mobile devices. But anyway, everything underscore is underscore awesome underscore TV. I think it's something like that. Please check them out. But I'll try to put links. Oh, Kyle, Santa Kyle. Thank you. That's all I can say right now. Thank you, man. I'll find a way to repay you. Wow. So much cool stuff. Alright, I'm gonna go play with some toys.